Let me bring in my guest this hour. He's a practicing criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor in Los Angeles, California. Josh Ritter on the show today. Josh, good to see you. Thanks for being with us. I want to play a clip and then pick your brain about what we saw after the fact. So one of the things that was kind of mysterious to the first officer that took the stand was that when he got on scene, he said he noticed a lot of tire tracks. And, you know, more than he said he would have expected to perhaps see based on what Alex Murdaugh had told him when he arrived. Take a look at what he told the jury.
So there in the background behind where Mr. Murdaugh is standing, you can see several sets of tire tracks. The grass was really wet that night, so those tracks appeared to be really fresh. So it caught my eye.
And why did it catch your eye?
It just seemed odd that it appeared to be that many sets of tire tracks since he said he pulled up, went to the house, and came back. It just appeared that there were more than just that.
It appeared that there were more tracks than just that.
That's correct.
Okay, Josh Ritter, what do you think, please?
Well, already it's suspicious, right? Already it sounds like the officer, the first one responding, he's supposed to be responding to this horrible kind of tragedy and not suspicious of Mr. Murdaugh at all, but already his story doesn't seem to be lining up with the evidence on scene. So I think they're doing a good job here. The prosecution did a great job in opening of laying out the timeline, and I love so far how they're presenting the case, trying to follow that timeline. It's as if they're helping the jurors discover the case, investigate the case along with them. A lot of times you can't do that depending on the availability, of witnesses, but they've done a good job so far with the first couple of witnesses that they've called.
Oh yeah, the lawyering is strong all the way around on this one. Yeah. These are all seasoned advocates. They've tried a lot of cases. It's apparent that they're all ready to go on this one. Tell me, something else I noticed, Josh, was when I saw the first witness, who we just got that little clip from, his testimony, Sergeant Green, I noticed he was calling the defendant Mr. Murdaugh. Now, he's a state witness, and every time I heard it out of his mouth, I'm thinking, did they not say to him in witness prep, you know, call him the defendant? And then I wondered, I thought, you know, maybe to the point we've been really underscoring as we've been doing our coverage building up to this trial, Alex Murdaugh was such a respected, prominent lawyer in this jurisdiction that, you know, perhaps we're going to see more of that through some of these other witnesses that take the stand for the state. Your thoughts, please.
Yeah, I agree. This isn't your normal kind of defendant in court, but it's somebody that every one of those jurors, my understanding is, has said that they understand who he is, and it's just that they've been able to put aside any kind of preconceptions that they've had about him in order to be able to sit on this jury. So I don't know if it was a conscientious choice made by that officer testifying, but it certainly shows some objectiveness, right? It's not showing that from the beginning he was a suspect or now he views him only as a defendant, but that he was just an objective investigator gathering the evidence, and that might be the way that they're trying to portray it if it was a preconceived kind of idea between him and the prosecutor as how they would refer to Murdaugh.